Hi, this is Shai Marie from Art to Nine Minor, and I'm going to be doing a review on the anime Oshi no Ko, aka My Star. The anime has only, I think, nine or two episodes so far, so this won't be very long. Starting off on the anime, we meet the character Goro, um, Amemiya, and he is the doctor of his former patient, Serena, who was a very big fan of this idol who is named who is in a group. His former patient, Serena, died from a tumor, and in her in her honor, Goro decided to become this super big fan of and he is still her fan until he died. Yeah, yeah. I have only watched one episode so far, so I'm just going to share what I have knowledge of so far. And yeah. So one day when he was just doing his job, and he gets a patient and two people, and it turns out that the patient was actually and she was 20 weeks pregnant with twins. And the same night when Goro was leaving the hospital to do something, a stalker walked up to him. A former stalker of walked up to him and asked him if he was I's doctor. And Goro said, "How do you know I am her doctor? And how do you know her former name, which is, or no, her last name, Hoshino?" And the stalker was stunned to speak. And then he started running away from Goro because Goro started asking questions, and he asked him if he could get his name. And then while he was chasing after the stalker hid. And when Goro was going down the mountain trail at the edge of a cliff, and he was looking around for the stalker, he pushed him off of the cliff. And then he blacked out. And then when he woke up, he was laying down and could not move. But his phone was ringing, and I was, giving birth to her twins. And the stalker came down the mountain trail, and Guro closed his eyes, and then he was just gone. And then he started reliving his old memories of Serena. And then when he woke up, he was a tiny infant along with Serena. And they both knew that they were reborn. So, they were like, hi, in their little baby language or whatever. Goro was renamed as Aquamarine in his next life as Ai's child. And Serena was reborn with the name Ruby. So Aquamarine and Ruby. And it's really kind of dark because then a little while after they're born, when they're like 4 and 5, the stalker who killed Goro, aka Aquamarine, came back and attacked and I sadly died along with, you know, if I am not sure, I think the stalker's name is Ryosuke, but I am not completely sure. Overall, it's a really it has a good storyline, and I'm pretty sure it has its own manga, and I think they're just coming out with an animated series, but I am not sure yet. I think that you should really watch it because it's actually really good so far. As I've said, I've only watched one episode and a little bit of the second episode. So excuse me for my no tiny knowledge. And thank you for listening to my review on Oshi no Ko, aka My Star. Again, this is from Art 9 Minor, and thank you for listening.